We're here with Mike Stellfox, Distinguished Engineer in the Front-End Solutions Group, and one of the authors of the new TLM Design and Verification Methodology book. A brand new book that just is out today. Thanks, Mike, for being an author. I wanted to ask you what unique perspective you brought to this book as a Distinguished Engineer in the Solutions Group.
So I think the biggest thing I brought to it was the verification perspective. We really were trying to come up with a methodology that built on the things we knew today, but were really built for extending to the TLM level.
Okay, so you've been in verification for a long time, and what's new?
Well, actually, yeah, I started in Vericity about 10 years ago, and this has actually been very interesting. I'd say this is probably one of the more interesting new things, is that we're bringing verification, moving it up in abstraction, so that we're starting verification at the TLM level rather than the RTL level, and we're actually able to reuse the verification from the TLM level down to the RTL level. So we're dealing with this new concept of multi-abstraction verification.
I know you also have been highly involved in methodology and verification, and there's a coincidentally released book on UVM. How do these things relate?
Yeah, so my team has been intimately involved first in ERM, and then later the OVM, and now the UVM, which is today focused around RTL verification. One of my team members, Sharon Rosenberg, just now has published a book on the UVM, and we've extended the UVM as basically use that as the basis from which we're extending that to be used for TLM verification. The idea was to basically build upon the proven ideas and concepts, as well as leverage the knowledge base that exists in the customer base today.
We don't really talk about software in this new TLM Design and Verification book, but you are working on software as well with verification. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I think we're seeing across the customer base, pretty much large-scale SoC development, lots of embedded cores for the last 4 or 5 years. More and more customers are differentiating by the software that they build on top of their platforms. And as a result, we've been extending all of the coverage-driven and metric-driven verification techniques that we've been applying to the hardware verification to include the embedded software, specifically the software that's related to the hardware abstraction layer. So that's something we've actually been involved with for the last 2-3 years, and had seen that picking up quite a bit in terms of customers applying that type of approach.
Well, it sounds very exciting, Mike. I want to thank you for contributing to the book and being with us today.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.